The $100 bill, the most common denomination of U.S. currency, is an emblem of American financial history and economic strength. Its evolution reflects changes in the nation's economic conditions, technological advancements, and security measures. A more stable and standardized form of currency emerged when the first Bank of the United States was established in 1791. The first official $100 bill issued by the U.S. government came into circulation in 1862 during the Civil War as part of the effort to create a uniform national currency. This bill featured a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and an ornate design on the back. Almost one-third of the money used at the end of the Civil War was counterfeit. The nation's financial stability was thus endangered. The Treasury Department created the Secret Service as a bureau in 1865 to combat widespread counterfeiting and address this concern. The late 20th century saw significant changes in the design and security features of the $100 bill. The first $100 Federal Reserve note was issued. This was the first version to feature a portrait of Benjamin Franklin on the front and a vignette of features representing labor, plenty, America, peace, and commerce on the back. Key security features of the new $100 bill including a black seal to the left of the portrait that bears the name of the distributing Federal Reserve Bank, a unique form of paper that is 25% linen and 75% cotton, and contains red and blue security fibers, and raised printing, which gave genuine Federal Reserve notes their distinctive texture. There were minor changes to some of the text and the size and style of the seals featured on the note from the early to late 20th century. In 1929, the U.S. government introduced a smaller bill closer to today's currency. This redesign was part of the broader initiative to reduce manufacturing costs and standardize the size of all U.S. banknotes. The 1929 series featured a seal to the right of the portrait representing the U.S. Department of the Treasury. The vignette on the back of the note changed to feature the Independence Hall and a combination of numbers and letters on the front of the note, making it much harder to counterfeit. The mid-20th century brought a few further refinements to the $100 bill. In 1966, the motto of the U.S., "In God We Trust," was added to the bill's back. However, the latter part of the 20th and early 21st centuries saw the most significant transformation, driven by the need to combat counterfeiting. In 1991, a major redesign introduced advanced security features such as a security thread and microprinting to make sure counterfeiting was more difficult. Even more advanced features were included in the 1996 series, like a security thread printed on both sides of the note with the letters USA and 100 in an alternating pattern using color-shifting ink. The UV light causes the thread to glow pink. In addition, the year of the $100 note series and the words "The United States of America" are microprinted along the oval frame of the portrait. These changes were part of a broader effort to stay ahead of increasingly sophisticated counterfeiters. The most recent redesign of the $100 bill, introduced in 2013, represents the pinnacle of anti-counterfeiting technology. This series, known as the Next Generation $100 bill, incorporates various advanced features. The upgraded security thread glows pink when illuminated in UV light. When the bill is tilted, images of bells and 100s appear on the blue 3D security ribbon on the front, and they move and change from one to the other. Instead of being printed on the paper, the ribbon is moved. Additionally, the bill includes a bell in the inkwell that changes color from copper to green when tilted, watermark, and raised printing that can be felt by touch. The faint watermark of Benjamin Franklin in the blank space to the right of the portrait is visible from both sides of the note. The numeral 100 in the lower right corner of the front of the note shifts from copper to green. The text "United States of America" microprinting is now on Benjamin Franklin's jacket collar. The symbols of freedom, such as phrases from the Declaration of Independence and the quill of the founding fathers used to sign historical documents, are found to the right of the portrait. The large gold numeral 100 on the back of the note helps those with visual impairments distinguish the denomination. The redesigns and security enhancements reflect the evolving challenges faced by the U.S. Treasury in protecting the integrity of its currency. Remains a significant concern, and each new series of banknotes aims to incorporate the latest technological advancements to deter fraudulent activity. Since its origin as continental currency, the $100 bill has been subject to changes at various times in history. This currency has transformed from a simple piece of paper into a very secure banknote